The past 2 years, I've gotten to know Joyce Foundation President Ellen Alberding, and it's been a great pleasure for me. She's somebody who is deeply committed to really the public good, I think is the best way of putting it. The Joyce Foundation focuses its energy in the Great Lakes region, but understands that building the field sometimes extends beyond that, and their leadership on the prize has reflected that. Her commitment extends to workforce training, her colleagues. She's built a remarkable team. Whitney, who many of you know as just a real treasure for the field, has helped lead much of that work. And what I think the Joyce Foundation has helped to show is that foundations can develop and inspire really thoughtful and effective strategies, that they're not just deep pockets, that they're in fact partners for change. Ellen's also long served as a board member of numerous nonprofit entities, including Independent Sector, a leading voice for nonprofit organizations. But as if that weren't enough, she's agreed almost 2 years ago to serve as the vice chair of the City Colleges of Chicago, a system of 7 community colleges that are working to reinvent education for over 1,000 students. So please join me in welcoming somebody who both partners with those doing the work and now, as a board member, is doing the work herself, Ellen Alberding.
So Josh didn't tell me how much time I have up here, so I thought I'd read from the dictionary until I'm... Just kidding. Josh mentioned that I graciously agreed to serve as vice chair of the City Colleges system in Chicago. You don't really graciously agree when Mayor Emanuel taps you on the shoulder. Literally, I was at an event like this, sitting at a round table, and he came up to me, City Colleges vice chair, okay? I'm like, check, chief, okay. That it's been quite a run, though. As many of you who know City Colleges are aware, it's been a very low-performing system. It is not a community college that is in the is in consideration for this prize, but we would like to see it get there at some point in the future. We have about we had a 7% graduation rate when I got there. We've got about a 10% graduation rate 2 years later. That's progress, but even if we double our graduation rate in the next few years, we're still not going to be great. So, I'm very proud of the changes that we're making there, but I'm extremely aware of how difficult it is to achieve at the level of the finalists in this room. So I want to just acknowledge that. We've talked a lot about community colleges today. I want to talk about something a little bit different, which is the genesis of this prize. The reason that we got involved in, the Joyce Foundation got involved in this prize was actually because we were interested in how prizes and competitions could be applied in the public policy arena. We had a couple of ideas on that front, but it never would have gone anywhere except for our partners in the administration. And I don't think anybody has thanked any of the folks in this room who are in the administration, but I can tell you the Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence would not exist if Sonal Shah and the Office of Social Innovation in the White House hadn't actually taken my call and sort of been interested in the idea of prizes and competitions. Robin Sturm in the Office of Science and Technology Policy was somebody who took the idea and ran with it. Kristen Dorgalo is here, currently sits in the Office of Science and Technology Policy and is promoting the idea of prizes and competitions throughout government. Typically when you think about prizes, you think about a winner solving a problem. This is an example of a prize that is not only rewarding excellence in your field, but we hope it's raising the profile of what matters in your field across the country. That's really why we're doing this, and we're hoping that it's going to have some success. I also want to recognize from the United States Department of Education, Brenda Dan Messier and Secretary Duncan was a huge supporter of this very early on. And Melody Barnes is here, who's just been a wonderful partner for us inside the administration and now here at Aspen. So we're very privileged to have worked with this gang and feel, like we had good support and could make something happen and could make an argument for other funders to stay involved.